Step into Indonesia, a land of ancient mysteries and modern-day dragons. This vast archipelago, shaped by volcanoes and monsoon rains, is home to remarkable predators that have evolved over millennia. From the Wallace Line, which divides Asian and Australian ecosystems, Indonesia's diverse landscapes are a battleground for survival. Experience a world where legends meet reality on the strong. Indonesia, a biological crossroads shaped by the Wallace Line. Indonesia is a land of incredible biodiversity, where nature's marvels and the fight for survival unfold in the most extraordinary ways. Spanning over 17,000 islands, this archipelago has been sculpted by time, isolation, and the dynamic forces of nature. At the heart of its unique ecosystems lies the Wallace Line, a natural boundary that divides the flora and fauna of this archipelago into two distinct realms. The Wallace Line is more than just a geographical divider. It represents the intersection of two very different worlds. To the west of the line, the islands of Sumatra, Java, and Borneo are home to ecosystems shaped by the ancient lands of Asia. These islands feature a lush, vibrant mix of flora and fauna that evolved over millions of years in tandem with Asia's vast biodiversity. Here, animals like the Sumatran tiger and orangutans thrive, their adaptations finely tuned to the tropical forests that surround them. On the other side of the Wallace Line, the eastern islands, Sulawesi, Maluku, and New Guinea, resemble an entirely different world, with ecosystems influenced by Australia's ancient lands. These islands are home to species that are more closely related to those found in the southern hemisphere, such as the unique birds of paradise and the famous Komodo dragon. The eastern islands' wildlife is a living testament to the distant connection between Indonesia and Australia, showcasing an extraordinary array of life that seems almost alien to the western part of the archipelago. The Wallace Line has not only shaped Indonesia's remarkable biodiversity, but also acted as a silent witness to the struggle for survival that takes place on a daily basis in its forests, mountains, and seas. This invisible boundary dividing the east and west has fostered an unparalleled array of unique species, many of which cannot be found anywhere else in the world. From the lush rainforests of Borneo to the dry savannas of Komodo Island, Indonesia's wildlife is an ongoing testament to nature's resilience and creativity. In Indonesia, the battle for survival is not just about the big predators, but also the fascinating interplay of species, each uniquely adapted to their environment. The Komodo dragon, for example, thrives in the harsh conditions of the dry savannas of Komodo Island, its survival a marvel of adaptation and evolution. Meanwhile, the Sumatran tiger, now critically endangered, continues to navigate the dense jungles of Sumatra, where it faces increasing threats from deforestation and poaching. Indonesia's place as a biological crossroads defined by the Wallace Line is one of the most intriguing aspects of its natural world. It is a place where different ecosystems meet, overlap, and create new opportunities for life to evolve in unexpected ways. For travelers and nature enthusiasts alike, Indonesia offers a rare glimpse into the delicate balance of the natural world, where survival is not just a fight against the environment, but also a testament to the wonders of evolution itself. The Komodo dragon, a living dinosaur. In the far eastern reaches of Indonesia, an ancient predator reigns supreme on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, the Komodo dragon. Known as the largest living lizard on Earth, This remarkable creature is often referred to as a living dinosaur due to its primitive features and imposing presence. The Komodo dragon has been around for approximately 4 million years, a true testament to the resilience of life and its ability to adapt over vast spans of time. Growing up to 10 feet in length and weighing between 150 and 200 pounds, the Komodo dragon commands awe and respect. Its sheer size and strength make it one of the most fearsome predators in the animal kingdom. What sets this apex predator apart, however, is not just its formidable physical attributes but its chilling method of hunting. The Komodo dragon's hunting technique is a calculated and patient pursuit, as it tracks its prey through the rugged terrain of its island home. When it strikes, the Komodo dragon uses its razor-sharp jaws to tear through flesh with precision. Its saliva, however, is perhaps the most terrifying aspect of its attack. Contrary to popular belief, the Komodo dragon's bite does not come from venom, but from bacteria harbored in its mouth. This deadly cocktail of germs ensures that any prey wounded by its bite will likely succumb to infection, even if it manages to flee the initial attack. The Komodo dragon's slow-moving but relentless pursuit almost guarantees the eventual demise of its prey, making it an efficient and lethal hunter. Despite its impressive status as a top predator, the Komodo dragon faces an uncertain future. Its population has been steadily declining, primarily due to habitat loss, climate change, and the encroachment of human activity. As one of the world's most endangered reptiles, the Komodo dragon's survival is threatened, and conservation efforts are now underway to protect these ancient creatures from the brink of extinction. In addition to their dwindling numbers, the Komodo dragon's island habitats are vulnerable to rising sea levels and the impacts of tourism. The Komodo dragon, with its intimidating presence and fascinating hunting strategies, is not just an iconic symbol of Indonesia, but a living link to the distant past. It serves as a reminder of the evolutionary journey that has shaped life on Earth, and the fragile nature of the balance between species and their environments. As one of the last living examples of prehistoric reptiles, the Komodo dragon continues to captivate the imagination, but it is now at a crossroads dependent on human efforts to ensure its future on this planet. The Sumatran tiger, a stealthy apex predator. In the lush, dense forests of Sumatra, a truly remarkable and elusive creature prowls the underbrush with quiet grace, the Sumatran tiger. Renowned as the smallest of all tiger subspecies, this apex predator is an expert in the art of stealth. Its striking orange coat, punctuated by bold black stripes, serves as a natural camouflage, allowing the tiger to disappear into the shadows of the jungle. Its ability to blend seamlessly into the environment makes it one of the most formidable hunters in the wild, capable of silently stalking its prey until the perfect moment to strike arrives. Unlike many other large predators, the Sumatran tiger is primarily nocturnal, relying on the cover of night to carry out its hunts. With sharp senses honed by years of evolution, the tiger moves through the dense foliage with remarkable silence, its powerful limbs propelling it effortlessly through the jungle. The hunt is an intricate process that requires immense patience and precision. The Sumatran tiger preys primarily on medium to large animals such as deer, wild boar, and even monkeys. Each hunt a delicate operation where the tiger uses its quiet, calculated approach to ambush its quarry. Often, the tiger will approach from behind or above, exploiting every opportunity to surprise its prey with a sudden and overwhelming attack. The combination of stealth, strength, and precision allows the Sumatran tiger to tackle animals far larger than itself, cementing its position as an apex predator in its ecosystem. Yet despite its prowess and dominance in the wild, the Sumatran tiger faces an uncertain and perilous future. With only an estimated 400 to 600 individuals remaining in the wild, the Sumatran tiger is classified as critically endangered. Its numbers have been dwindling rapidly due to a combination of factors, with habitat loss being one of the most significant threats to its survival. As human activity encroaches on the tiger's natural habitat, including deforestation for agriculture, logging, and urban development, the forests of Sumatra are being reduced at an alarming rate. This destruction forces the tiger into smaller and more fragmented patches of land, making it increasingly difficult for them to find enough prey and suitable mates, further reducing their chances of survival. Poaching is another major threat to the Sumatran tiger. These magnificent creatures are often hunted for their beautiful pelts, bones, and other body parts, which are highly valued in illegal markets. Additionally, human-wildlife conflict continues to grow as the tiger's range shrinks, and it occasionally ventures into human-populated areas in search of food, leading to deadly confrontations with people. As these dangers intensify, the Sumatran tiger's future grows increasingly uncertain. The plight of the Sumatran tiger serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of nature and the pressing need for wildlife conservation efforts. With so few individuals remaining, each tiger is vital to the survival of the species. However, there is hope. Efforts to protect the Sumatran tiger's habitat, combat poaching, and raise awareness about the importance of preserving this apex predator have been ramping up in recent years. Conservationists and local communities are working together to ensure that these tigers can continue to thrive in the wild, preserving their place as an essential part of the ecosystem. But time is running out, and the fate of the Sumatran tiger will ultimately depend on the continued commitment to conservation efforts and the preservation of the forests they call home. In the heart of Sumatra's remote jungles, the Sumatran tiger stands as a symbol of the untamed beauty and power of nature. For centuries, this majestic predator has roamed the forests as an apex predator, an embodiment of nature's delicate balance. But now, facing unprecedented threats, its future remains uncertain. Without urgent action, the Sumatran tiger's roars may soon become a distant memory, fading from the forests where it once ruled. The time to act is now, for the survival of this extraordinary creature and the ecosystems it helps sustain. The Javan rhinoceros, a legacy from the Ice Age. Deep within the dense rainforests of Java, an ancient and rare creature roams the undergrowth, a living relic from a time long past, the Javan rhinoceros. This magnificent mammal, which traces its roots back to the Ice Age, has withstood the test of time, witnessing the rise and fall of empires and civilizations. Yet, despite its endurance, this majestic species now finds itself perilously close to extinction, with fewer than 75 individuals remaining in the wild. Once widespread across Southeast Asia, the Javan rhinoceros is now confined to a small area in Ujung Kulon National Park, making it one of the rarest and most critically endangered species on the planet. A solitary and elusive creature, the Javan rhinoceros is a symbol of resilience. For millennia, it has survived countless changes in climate, terrain, and human activity. With its thick, armor-like skin, powerful build, and horned snout, the Javan rhinoceros commands a sense of ancient strength and wisdom. However, its continued existence now hangs in the balance, threatened by the relentless encroachment of human development and habitat destruction. The species has been relegated to the protected confines of Ujung Kulon, an isolated sanctuary where the last remaining population struggles to survive in the face of ongoing threats to its habitat. most significant challenge facing the Javan rhinoceros is the loss of its natural habitat. Java's rainforests, once a safe haven for the species, are rapidly vanishing due to widespread logging, agricultural expansion, and urban development. As the forests are cleared for human use, the Javan rhinoceros is pushed further into smaller, more fragmented areas, making it increasingly difficult for the species to thrive. The rhino's small population size exacerbates its plight, as the lack of genetic diversity makes the species more vulnerable to diseases, natural disasters, and inbreeding. In addition to habitat loss, poaching remains a serious threat to the Javan rhinoceros. Although the rhino is not as widely hunted as some other species, the illegal wildlife trade still poses a danger, with the animal's horn sometimes sought after for traditional medicine or ornamental purposes. Even though efforts to combat poaching and protect the rhino's habitat have been ramped up, the Javan rhinoceros's future remains uncertain. With such a small population, the odds of the species recovering are slim, and each individual becomes increasingly vital to its survival. In response to the growing crisis, conservationists have redoubled their efforts to save the Javan rhinoceros from extinction. The focus of these efforts includes protecting and expanding the rhino's remaining habitat, monitoring the health and well-being of the species, and promoting its natural reproduction. Some progress has been made, with increased patrols to prevent poaching and a concerted effort to raise awareness about the rhino's plight. However, time is running out, and without immediate and sustained action, the Javan rhinoceros could disappear forever, taking with it the legacy of an ancient era. The Javan rhinoceros is more than just a rare animal. It is a living link to the distant past, offering a rare glimpse into a world that has long since changed. Its continued survival represents the delicate balance between progress and preservation, between the forces of nature and the demands of a growing human population. As one of the last surviving members of its kind, the Javan rhinoceros embodies the fragility of life on Earth and the urgent need to protect what remains. Its conservation is not just about saving a species, it is about preserving a piece of Earth's history for future generations to witness and cherish. The Lesser Sunda Islands, a harsh environment for unique species. The Lesser Sunda Islands, comprising Bali, Lombok, and Flores, are a land of striking contrasts and diverse ecosystems. These islands offer a unique ecological landscape where dry forests and savannas give way to lush rainforests, creating an environment where only the hardiest species can thrive. Life here is shaped by the extremes of climate, from arid, sun-baked stretches to humid, dense jungles. Yet, despite the challenging conditions, the Lesser Sunda Islands are home to a variety of endemic species, each specially adapted to this distinctive environment. At the heart of this rugged landscape stands the Komodo dragon, the undisputed apex predator of the region. As the largest living lizard on Earth, it dominates the islands of Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, where it rules the land with its ancient hunting techniques and fearsome presence. However, this harsh environment supports a variety of other remarkable creatures that have carved out their own niches within the island's ecosystems. One such species is the banded pig, a smaller cousin of its European counterparts. These omnivorous creatures play an essential role in the ecological balance of the Lesser Sunda Islands. Unlike the more aggressive large pigs of the West, the banded pig is relatively modest in size but no less important to the region's biodiversity. By digging for roots, tubers, and even insects, these pigs help regenerate the land, promoting the growth of new plant life and contributing to the health of the forests. Their foraging behavior assists in the cycle of plant renewal, ensuring that the island's ecosystems remain vibrant and capable of supporting the many species that call it home. The ecological interactions on the Lesser Sunda Islands are a delicate dance between predator and prey, with each species contributing to the web of life in unique ways. The Komodo dragon, with its powerful predatory instincts, plays a role in controlling the populations of herbivores, maintaining balance in the food chain. At the same time, animals like the banded pig work quietly and steadily to sustain the plant life that is critical to the island's survival. Together, they form a remarkable and intricate ecosystem where each species, no matter how small, is vital to the survival of the whole. In this unforgiving environment, survival is a constant challenge. Yet, the Lesser Sunda Islands are home to some of the most extraordinary wildlife on Earth. The island's unique combination of climates and terrains creates a diverse range of habitats that allow both the Komodo dragon and the banded pig, along with other rare species, to flourish. However, these delicate ecosystems are increasingly threatened by human activity, including deforestation and the encroachment of development. The need to protect these isolated islands and their extraordinary wildlife has never been greater, as the Lesser Sunda Islands continue to be a refuge for some of the most unique and remarkable species on the planet. Borneo and its rainforests, a refuge for orangutans and more. Borneo, the third largest island in the world, is a living testament to the incredible richness of Earth's biodiversity. Its vast, sprawling lowland rainforests, some of the oldest on the planet, serve as a vital sanctuary for a diverse array of wildlife, including some of the most remarkable and critically endangered species that call this island home. These lush tropical forests provide an ideal environment for many animals, and among the most iconic residents of these rainforests is the critically endangered Bornean orangutan. The Bornean orangutan is one of 3 species of orangutans found in Indonesia, and it stands as a powerful symbol of the island's natural heritage. These highly intelligent and gentle apes are masterful climbers, spending nearly all of their time high in the treetops. With their long, powerful arms, Bornean orangutans can swing effortlessly from branch to branch, foraging for a varied diet of fruit, leaves, and insects. The dense forest canopy serves as their home, where they build intricate nests from branches and leaves to rest and sleep at night. Unfortunately, the future of these incredible primates is uncertain. Fewer than 15,000 Bornean orangutans remain in the wild, and their survival is under constant threat due to habitat loss. Forests that have been their home for millennia are being cleared for illegal logging, palm oil plantations, and agricultural expansion. These activities continue to destroy their habitat, leaving the orangutans with fewer and fewer places to live and find food. But the orangutans are not the only unique species that depend on Borneo's rainforests. The island is also home to the Bornean sun bear, the smallest bear species in the world. Despite their modest size, sun bears play an essential role in the health of the rainforest ecosystem. These powerful little creatures have a varied diet that includes fruits, honey, insects, and occasionally small animals. Their role as frugivores is crucial for forest regeneration, as they help maintain the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Sun bears also dig for food, which aerates the soil and promotes the growth of new plants, helping to sustain the forest's biodiversity. Their feeding habits also contribute to seed dispersal, as they unknowingly spread seeds through their droppings, encouraging new plant life to take root. Sun bears may not have the same level of recognition as larger, more charismatic species, but their contribution to maintaining a healthy and thriving rainforest cannot be understated. The presence of these animals highlights the intricate and interdependent relationships that exist within Borneo's forests, underscoring the importance of each species in the delicate web of life. Despite the crucial role that the rainforests of Borneo play in supporting these iconic species, the island's ecosystems are facing unprecedented threats. Ongoing deforestation, driven by industrial expansion, logging, and the ever-growing demand for palm oil, poses a grave danger to the survival of both the Bornean orangutan and the Bornean sun bear. As vast stretches of rainforest are lost, the future of these remarkable creatures becomes more uncertain. While conservation efforts are actively underway to protect the island's rainforests, the battle to preserve these irreplaceable habitats and the species that depend on them is far from over. Borneo's rainforests are not just important for the survival of the Bornean orangutan and sun bear. They are a key part of the planet's ecological health. These forests help regulate the global climate, store carbon, and provide countless resources for communities and wildlife alike. They are a critical piece of the global biodiversity puzzle, and the loss of these ecosystems would have far-reaching consequences, not just for the island's animals, but for the entire world. Protecting Borneo's rainforests is essential not only to safeguard the future of the orangutans and sun bears, but to ensure the continued health of the planet as a whole. The urgency to act has never been greater, and the fate of these extraordinary species is now in our hands. Sumatra's lowland rainforests, the last refuge for the Sumatran elephant. The lowland rainforests of Sumatra are home to some of the most extraordinary wildlife in Southeast Asia, including the critically endangered Sumatran elephant. This remarkable species is a vital part of the island's ecosystem, playing a key role in maintaining the balance of its forested habitats. The Sumatran elephant is often referred to as an ecosystem engineer, due to its unique ability to shape its environment in ways that benefit many other species. As these elephants roam through the dense rainforest, they clear paths through the thick underbrush, allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor and promoting the growth of new plant life. Their powerful presence also helps disperse seeds, contributing to forest regeneration and ensuring the continued health of the rainforest. By eating a variety of fruits, plants, and bark, Sumatran elephants play a crucial role in the dispersal of seeds that will grow into new trees and plants, helping to maintain the biodiversity of the area. Despite their importance, the Sumatran elephant faces severe threats. With only an estimated 2,400 to 2,800 individuals remaining in the wild, their population is rapidly declining. Habitat loss due to deforestation, driven by illegal logging and the expansion of palm oil plantations, is one of the primary factors contributing to their endangerment. As vast areas of rainforest are cleared, these elephants are losing their natural home, and the fragmentation of their habitat makes it more difficult for them to find food and interact with other members of their species. Poaching, too, poses a significant threat, as elephants are targeted for their tusks, which are highly prized on the black market. Human-wildlife conflict has become more common as the shrinking forests force elephants to venture into agricultural areas where they may destroy crops or face retaliation from farmers. As a result, the Sumatran elephant's survival is increasingly uncertain, and efforts to protect them have become more urgent. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect the remaining Sumatran elephants and their habitats. Protected areas have been established to safeguard the rainforests of Sumatra, and efforts are being made to combat illegal logging and poaching. However, the battle for the Sumatran elephant's survival is ongoing, and without sustained protection, this iconic species may soon vanish from the wild. The Sumatran elephant is a keystone species in the lowland rainforests of Sumatra, and its survival is essential to the overall health of the ecosystem. As one of the last remaining refugees for these magnificent creatures, the rainforests of Sumatra must be preserved not only for the elephants, but for the countless other species that depend on these habitats. The Sumatran elephant's continued existence is a reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the urgent need for global conservation efforts. Sulawesi, a unique biodiversity hotspot. Sulawesi, one of Indonesia's most biologically unique islands, boasts a remarkable array of ecosystems that range from dense rainforests to tropical highlands. This diverse environment has given rise to species that cannot be found anywhere else on Earth, making Sulawesi a true biodiversity hotspot. Its ecosystems are home to some of the most intriguing and unusual animals, each playing a critical role in maintaining the balance of this rich natural world. One such species is the Sulawesi warty pig, a remarkable creature known for the distinct warts on its face, These warts are not just a curious feature, they serve an important purpose. Thought to protect the pig from predators, the warts are a natural defense that helps shield the animal's sensitive face from attacks, especially from other large predators in the region. The Sulawesi warty pig is an omnivorous forager, and its digging habits play an essential role in the ecosystem. As it forages for roots, tubers, and other food, the pig helps aerate the soil and facilitates the regeneration of the forest by dispersing seeds and promoting plant growth. Alongside the Sulawesi warty pig is the babirusa, another distinctive species found only in Sulawesi. Known for its unusual tusks that curve backward toward its face, the babirusa is another important contributor to the health of the forest. Like the warty pig, it engages in digging and foraging behaviors that help maintain the forest ecosystem. As it searches for food, it promotes the growth of new plant life, and its seed-dispersing activities assist in maintaining the rich biodiversity of the region. Both species play a crucial role in Sulawesi's ecosystems, contributing to the dynamic balance of plant and animal life. The forests of Sulawesi rely on these unique pigs to help with forest regeneration, and their presence in the environment ensures that new growth continues, fostering a healthy, thriving landscape. Without these animals, the forests would struggle to maintain the same level of diversity and productivity. However, Sulawesi's remarkable biodiversity is under threat. Habitat destruction from logging, agriculture, and human encroachment is putting immense pressure on these ecosystems. The unique species that inhabit the island, including the Sulawesi warty pig and babirusa, face the risk of losing their homes, and with it, their ability to play their vital role in maintaining the forest's health. Conservation efforts are needed to protect these unique creatures and their habitats, ensuring that the balance of Sulawesi's ecosystems is preserved for future generations. Sulawesi's rainforests are a testament to nature's creativity, where species like the Sulawesi warty pig and babirusa continue to thrive in one of the most biologically unique places on Earth. Protecting these species and their environments is essential, not only for the survival of the animals themselves, but for the health of the entire forest ecosystem that depends on their presence. The future of Indonesia's predators, a battle for survival. Indonesia, with its extraordinary biodiversity, has long been a sanctuary for some of the world's most iconic and endangered species. From the majestic Sumatran tiger to the elusive Bornean orangutan, the country is home to creatures that are found nowhere else on Earth. However, these predators, along with countless other species, are now facing an uphill battle for survival. The rapid loss of habitat, fueled by deforestation, illegal hunting, and the encroachment of agriculture and urbanization, threatens their very existence. The expansion of palm oil plantations, illegal logging, and mining activities have caused irreparable damage to Indonesia's primary forests. Sumatra, Borneo, and New Guinea, once lush and teeming with life, are losing vast swaths of their ecosystems at an alarming rate. The destruction of these critical habitats not only endangers the survival of apex predators like the Sumatran tiger and the Bornean orangutan, but also disrupts entire ecosystems that rely on a delicate balance between species. For the Sumatran tiger, the rapid loss of its jungle home and the growing human-wildlife conflict have pushed it to the brink of extinction, with fewer than 400 individuals remaining in the wild. Similarly, The Bornean orangutan is critically endangered, with their habitats shrinking rapidly due to deforestation for palm oil plantations. Other iconic species like the Javan rhinoceros, Komodo dragon, and the Sumatran elephant also face immense challenges due to habitat loss and poaching. Despite these daunting challenges, all hope is not lost. Indonesia has made significant strides in wildlife conservation efforts, focusing on both protecting its diverse ecosystems and ensuring the survival of its most vulnerable species. National parks and protected areas such as Gunung Leuser National Park, home to both the Sumatran tiger and orangutans, and Komodo National Park, which shelters the famous Komodo dragon, are providing safe havens for endangered wildlife. These areas are vital to preserving the delicate balance of Indonesia's ecosystems. Additionally, Indonesia's commitment to marine conservation has led to the creation of Marine Protected Areas, MPAs, which help safeguard the rich biodiversity of its coastal and marine environments. The country is also taking steps to combat deforestation through reforestation projects, with mangrove restoration being a key focus. These efforts are crucial in restoring vital habitats for wildlife, protecting ecosystems, and mitigating the effects of climate change. The battle for survival is far from over, and Indonesia's predators still face immense challenges. However, the government, alongside conservation organizations and local communities, is working tirelessly to secure a future for these endangered species. Through continued conservation efforts, sustainable practices, and the protection of vital ecosystems, there is hope that Indonesia's incredible wildlife will not only survive, but thrive for generations to come. The clock may be ticking, but with the right measures in place, the predators of Indonesia may yet find a way to secure their place in the wild. Protecting Indonesia's rich biodiversity for future generations. Indonesia's wildlife is a testament to nature's resilience, but the challenges it faces are immense. From the Komodo dragon to the Sumatran tiger, Indonesia's apex predators are fighting to survive in an increasingly unstable environment. The beauty and power of these creatures should inspire us all to protect them for future generations. As we continue to explore the wild wonders of Indonesia, it's crucial that we remember the responsibility we have in preserving these ecosystems. Share your experiences in Indonesia and your thoughts on the importance of wildlife conservation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on more exciting adventures in Indonesia and beyond. Together we can protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats for generations to come.